Good evening, Jews and Gentiles. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas. I don't know if I'll see you before then. How you doing? How's things going over there? Wherever you are, things are going pretty good. Where I am, dropping shit already. Got a new thing today. Got in the mail, so that'll be cool to try. I lathered it up earlier today, and it smelled fantastic. So I'll get to that in a second. Let's see, semester's over. I can decompress. I can drink regularly again, which is good. I haven't since the semester ended, but it's in the works. Tonight, though, is work time. But tomorrow is all about the play. So that's something to look forward to. Just got out of the shower. Let's get to work here, shall we? So the new soap today is this. As you can tell from my videos, I'm not very good at describing things, and this is completely out of my range. I don't know what it's supposed to, I don't know how to describe what it smells like. I can't even fucking try to give you an idea of what this smells like. It's the only thing I can describe it as is perfumey or cologne-y, but that's about it. I mean, that's really all I can give you. It's not woodsy. It's not fruity. It's really a one of a kind smell. And I had no idea what to expect when purchasing this, but I'm very excited I did. I was supposed to write down the name of the Redditor that sent it to me, but I didn't do that. I'll put his name in the comments on the Wet Shavers forum. So let's get to work here. Let's get to loading this stuff. Like I said, I did a little bit of this earlier. It's fantastic. I just put it on the face just to see what it felt like. Felt really good. The only other B&M smell, or not even smell, but soap that I own is the Cheshire, and these two are completely different than each other. Let's put a little water in here. As we all know, it can be thirsty. Maybe that was a little too much water. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Mixing that up all frothy like. Maybe it wasn't too much water. Maybe it was the perfect amount of water. I was watching W's video that he put out about a week and a half ago or so again. I was trying to compare his lather to mine just to see what the differences were. His seems to be a little less watery than I like it, but I think when it comes to some soaps, perhaps personal preference comes into play here. But his looked nice. His looked like a little thicker, a little more paint-like, I guess, if that's a way to describe somebody's lather. But it seemed a little more paint-like, or mine is a little more, I don't know, a little more watery, I guess, a little more foamy. Speaking of Mr. W, I think this weekend, considering I did pretty well in my classes, or at least one class that I've received the grades from, I think I'm going to treat myself to an above the tie slant. It's a little more expensive than anything I thought I would ever think of purchasing when getting into this hobby, but as with all hobbies, you never really know what you're going to get into. But I was looking at his video, and I've been looking at that website since I became aware of their brand, and that product looks fantastic. I really like the Atlas handle. I really like the sort of subtle slant versus some of the Icons or the Razor Rock slant or any of those other sort of really twisted variants of slant. That one's very subtle, which I really, really am interested in, because I'm looking for a fairly smooth slant, and that looks to be the perfect one, even if the price is a bit high. But I think if that's the only thing I buy myself this Christmas, then fuck it, right? We all deserve a little bit of a treat. And I mean, I have been buying a lot of soaps lately. I do need to acquire a little more aftershaves. I only have a couple, and they're mostly balms. And I really have gotten into these fine samples. I really, really like the Snakebite, and I know Maggers just got a shipment of them in, so I think that's something that I'm going to invest in as well. Even though Mr. Red Thursday would give his left testicle, it seems, for me to buy one of those Mickey Lee products, I think that's going to be put off for just a while, because I think I do have enough soaps, and I'm not even going to be able to use all of them, even if I were to shave for the next 3 or 4 years without acquiring anything else. But let's get this lather on here. So I have about 3 days growth here. I was gonna shave yesterday, but I've been I gave myself some really hefty irritation in this area a couple of days ago, being stupid and putting too much pressure and going over too many times. That is my trouble area. Everything else I do on my face comes out BBS almost every single time. This fucking spot right here is a bitch. And I'm going to try something new today to see if I can make it a little bit better. Because I hate getting irritation there almost every single time that I shave, and I've been trying to be a little more precise, but it doesn't seem to be working. All right, that looks pretty good, I think. All right, so I guess to continue the video shave of the day tradition this week, I will also be using a 2013 R41, just like Mr. Thursday did yesterday. That video was great, by the way. I really enjoyed it. I told him that I enjoyed it earlier, but I'm going to mention how much I did enjoy it again. Okay, let me fill up my sink so we don't have this constant noise here. That's pretty good. As you can see, or maybe I don't know if you can see, but I still have some irritation over here from 3 days ago. So hopefully I'll take it easy over there today and it won't get any worse. I also have this fucking thing that's been there for like a week and a half too. God damn. As I mentioned the first time I ever used this, which was on video a couple weeks ago, I think the more hair you have, the better this razor performs. I feel like I get the best shaves with this with like 2 or 3 days growth easily. Sometimes I've even gotten 4 with it. And I think I went 4 once, and it was It was clean, really easy. I think I even did 2 passes because it went so well. All right, let's re-lather here. All right, that's pretty good, I think. All right. So how's everybody else doing? I don't really know what to talk about right now. I feel like that's kind of boring. I don't really have too much going on. I guess the only thing to really mention is I'm leaving for Texas on Sunday, very early Sunday. About I think my flight's at 6. Let's go across here, I guess. And I'll be in the great state of Texas for about a week. Come back to the Boston area the following Saturday, doing a little 6-day tour. Mostly staying in the Houston region. I think I heard rumors of maybe Waco for a day, but I don't know if that's true or not. And then I don't really have any other trips planned in the near future. I may go to Atlanta sometime in the spring. I have to go. I'm starting to look at schools for nurse practitioner programs next spring as well. And so I'll be doing a little bit of traveling for that, I suppose. Checking out schools around the country, which will be kind of nice. Hopefully not super expensive, because I don't have a ton of money to throw at traveling. Let's do one more across the grain on my face in the other direction. And I think it should be good here. Where are you all traveling this holiday season? I think I talked to another guy, or actually I know that I did, who's traveling to Texas as well. I know Red is going back to his family's place. I believe that's in Pennsylvania. I'm not sure if I've heard anybody else where they're going, but I hope wherever you're going, it won't be too crazy. I know the holidays are a bit nuts for everyone. Everybody has their own crazy families. But hopefully it won't be too bad. Alright, let's do this one more thing here. I always get myself right in the middle with this razor. It has never happened with any other razor that I've ever used. I always get myself right fucking there. I don't know why. Alright, let's see how that feels. I'm gonna empty the sink, bear with me. God, that was a lot of hair. Holy shit. That's that gross. I probably could use maybe one more pass down here, and I am running a little bit. Wow, that slickness is amazing on this soap here. As with all these soaps, still the best slickness I've ever experienced on any soap. And I've tried, I don't know, quite a few now, I guess. Let me clean that up real quick. Alright, that's fine. There, now we're good. Yeah, so the little touches you gotta make. They're important. Put your whole look together, man. You can't mess with those little spots. Let me clean the brush off, and then I'll do the alum and aftershave, and we'll call it a day. As long as the memory on my phone lasts. That is the question. I did switch the input to onto the phone itself instead of the SD card, so hopefully that'll give it a little more life, because I know the SD card's almost, I think it's like 80% full at this point. Alright, brush is empty. Bowl is empty. I know that Red and a couple other people enjoy phase lathering. I've always felt that, I may have said this in another video, I feel like the scent gets a little more apparent when I bowl lather, which I mostly shave for the scent. I really enjoy that part of it. I mean, the shaving is also fun, but I enjoy trying all different scents. I really like candles a lot, so that's kind of been one of the draws of this. So I feel like bowl lathering, because it adds to the scent of the soap, makes the experience a little more intriguing for me, personally. Alright. Maybe that's the key to my neck, is just not going over it 100 times, trying to get it perfect. Because, I mean, it comes out alright. It's just not as smooth as the rest of my face, but maybe that's just how it is. Maybe there's not too much I can do about it, huh? Maybe it's just the way that things go. And sometimes you just have to fucking accept that. Alright, let's do the aftershave. Let me wash this stuff off here. Sorry for the noise. I'm running about 20 minutes. Sorry for the length here. Alright, let's throw some of that platinum on. And oh, that burn. So satisfying. All right. Whew. That's intense. All right. It's Mantits signing out. Have a good Christmas, everyone. Good Hanukkah. Enjoy yourselves.